Blog Talk
Yo,
Radio.
what's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? What's up, y'all? This is your boy, your little big brother, Eric G. Y'all know me from my podcast, Random Thoughts with Eric G. And I'm doing something new, y'all. This is gonna be one of my series within a season. I told everybody I'm doing one of those. So this is one of my rawest show. Called Word to the Wise, man. And with this show, man, I want to bring on two guests every episode. Two people I know I can just vibe out with, have a good time, and talk to. And you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be sticking to the script. We ain't gotta try to be fake and phony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring them on. We're just gonna talk. And also, we're gonna give out advice and give out our unsolicited opinions. We really just don't give a shit. This is going to be an episode where we trying to figure this shit out. So I'm going to let y'all know. I'm trying to figure this shit out as I go. So this episode ain't going to be perfect. So tonight, man, I brought on two of my homeboys in this podcasting game who's really, really making waves. I'm actually proud of them. I'm seeing them working their ass off. It's inspiring. It made me want to do some shit for my life. So let me bring my boys in. My boy's going to be Brian B. and my boy Kyle E. Hold on, say bring him in. I'm new to this shit. Let me start doing it right. Kyle, Brian,
hey.
What up, bro? What's good? How y'all doing, man?
Just chilling, man. Glad I'm not outside.
Living life.
He's glad he's not outside.
It's 22 degrees where I am right now. I'm glad I'm not outside.
Yeah, man. This weather's kicking our ass lately. He's over here trying to bring us back to the ice age or whatever.
Hey, this is making up from last year. You know, last year we didn't have no fucking snow. I didn't have no snow last year.
Last year we coasted. I'm from Connecticut. We coasted last year.
Shit.
Yeah, up north, I'm used to it, being snow and everything. But damn, now down here in Georgia, their weather patterns are all over the place. It'd be fucking 90 degrees and Christmas and shit. This is July.
I mean, this year I think Christmas was kind of high. We had a high kind of Christmas this year. Well, last year you say.
My Christmas was foggy.
But anyway, you were foggy.
Foggy. It was like it was like chilly, and there was this thick fog for like 3 days.
Fucking horror movie.
For real.
Hey yo, motherfucker, you finna get Krampus and Santa Claus. That's some shit.
Krampus, yeah.
Hey y'all, look, y'all. This is my first episode, so I'm trying to figure this out as I go, and I thought the best way to figure it out, I had two dudes I know that's cool as hell. So Brian B and Eric, Kyle, Eric, y'all I want to say thank y'all for being on the show, man.
Definitely, man. Love stuff like this. Love talking about different stuff.
Right.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the invite. This is the first show.
Oh, always, man. Hey, yo, so I think everybody know that we are podcasters. We all have our own shows. We do host a whole bunch of other shit and be on other people's shows. So I met Kyle and I think Kyle and Brian. I think I met y'all at the same time. I think my first time on Brian's show, Kyle was there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, on my Live in the Line show, you jumped on. Kyle be jumping on me all the time. I met Kyle back in last year sometime, right, Kyle? On Steady.
Yeah. Shout out to Who They Want. DJ Steady, Are You Ready? And the Touches. That's how we met.
Yeah,
I'm a co-host on there, and you were a guest that night.
Yep.
Sure. And I love this little community we done built, man. We done built a real good podcast community. I like this shit. Shit is new.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's interesting because I don't know if I ever told you this story. Keep it real short, but me and Steady met because we were working with the same publicist. We had a publicist we were working with, and this guy, older white guy. He had a lot of connections to a lot of different, Hollywood, people and stuff like that or whatever, older celebrities back in the day, a couple of new ones, a couple of wrestlers. So we had was working with him together, and he was kind of just in the environment, and that's how we were meeting each other. We were doing rounds on each other's shows and stuff like that, and that's how we all started meeting. But he wound up not being really the best person to work with and shit like that or whatever. So He wasn't really doing nothing for the community. He was mainly out for himself, you know, just kind of, you know, in it for the money, trying to get whatever the success picked up. And I always say, like, I went through all that shit with that guy, you know, to meet all the people that I've met, you know, doing this journey and stuff like that. Because before that, I was meeting people, like, if they'd come on my show and stuff like that. But getting ideas and stuff like that or whatever, and seeing how many people are actually doing this, the communities, because he was managing a lot of different shows and stuff. So just being able to see how many people are doing this shit, that was what was inviting. That's what got me into, like, wanting to keep the communities going strong and, like, you know, fuck the bullshit, but let's take the good parts from it. So that's why I'm trying to build this network, and found, like, you and Kyle and, you know, everybody else that we talk with. Like, I love the connection that we all got. Common grounds. We all, like, you know, help each other, you know, build up instead of tearing each other down and shit. I love that.
Yeah, I love that too, bro. Hey, Kyle, say to you, man, like, how did you even get started into this, like, this world?
Okay, so I started on YouTube, right? I started just doing random stuff with me and my friends on YouTube. We like to talk, you know, nerdy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big, you know, nerd / geek, so I would do like you know, I would do just like a regular talk show. But I didn't do it often enough where the algorithm was pushing me out. So eventually, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna do straight up audio. I love editing video. Matter of fact, that's what I do for a living. But you know, I decided to just do straight up audio. And then one day, my aunt said, "Hey, you should try this podcast platform." So I started putting I started the show all over again, but this time with just audio. And then after that, I started meeting people through social media, Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And I started jumping on their shows as a co-host or interviewing them for my shows. Because I also do a show about mental health and living with a disability. So I met a lot of people through there. And then this is where I am now. And it's beautiful.
Great, man. I love that, man. Hey, with me, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I started this radio during COVID, like everybody else in the fucking world. You know, during COVID, everybody was trying to figure out what to do with their life, and we all thought we all gonna die. And fucking world was crazy at the time. Fucking world was crazy.
Still is.
Hey, yo, and I remember I'm trying to remember exactly how I even found the damn Anchor app. And I found it. I think it was on TV or I seen it on Facebook or some shit. But anyway, I always wanted to do some type of like podcasting, radio show or something like that. I got a chance to write for the newspaper in my city. And I'm like, yo, that's one thing I want to do. I want to bring the community together. I do work with kids. I want to showcase this shit, man. And everybody was knowing that my hometown, Henderson, had the second highest crime rate and all that shit. I'm like, yo, I want to showcase like that my town is more than just the bullshit. So I downloaded the Anchor app. I remember I was sitting in my guest room, and I had my little earbuds in and shit. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna just start talking. My oldest son came in the room. He was probably about 13 at the time. He came in the room and he was just sitting there with me, and I was just talking, and I'm just blurting out random shit like, kept on going with it. I said, yo, you know what? I'm gonna call this damn podcast Random Thoughts, man, because it's basically like what I'm doing on Facebook, just on live. And so it went to Random Thoughts with Eric G and took off from there. But like you said, Brian, I never anticipated this shit to take off like it is. I didn't expect to meet like all y'all and doing on these shows, and you know, we just got finished doing the record book shit. I'm like, I couldn't see myself doing this shit a couple years ago. I couldn't even imagine. Mm-hmm. But hold on, first of all, I gotta say this, Brian. We are inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records. I got to shout out.
Oh, yeah? Did it come out today?
Opulence Radio.
Awesome.
We are in the Book of World Records, man. That's a big news, man. I like
that. Is awesome.
Clap it up for that.
Really, really, really awesome.
So, Brian, this is your first year doing it, man. How do you feel about it? How do you feel, man?
I mean, I really enjoyed it, man. I mean, I love doing stuff like that, you know, just on the regular. But, you know, everybody talking. I was telling, like, you know, my fiance about it. You know, it's interesting because, you know, the stipulation was you had to do a straight stream, and it had to be no less than 5 seconds of quietness. So, no more than 5 seconds of quietness. So, if you were quiet for more than 5 seconds, that takes you out of the participation. Right. So, with that, you had to continuously talk to each other. So it's like the fact that, we've had all this training, and it doesn't seem like it, but it's training, bro. We talk every day. We do shows consistently. Yeah. We constantly are talking to different people. Engagement and conversation is not challenging for us. Motherfuckers can talk right. about anything. I mean, at one point, I think we were just bringing up stupid scenarios, like if you had John's body part, which body part would you be? Or we're just fucking stupid. But it was fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was super fun. And at the same time, you also saw, people having debate, people having arguments even. And the arguments would literally get stressed out and then corrected, and then freaking everybody would make up in the same conversation. It was really interesting, bro. If you really, take a seat back and remember and look back at it, this is like social experimentation and shit.
You're not.
Let me tell you, Kyle, let me tell you, I hope you can join it next year. I hope you can join next year, Kyle. But
we'll see. I mean, I can talk forever, but
cool, man. So this is my second year doing it. I did it last year, but I jumped on for maybe 2 or 3 hours last year. Out of the whole 48 hours we had to do last year, I jumped on for like 2 or 3 hours, and I think from 11 to about 2 or 3 in the morning. And at that time, that's how I met DC, and we were all laughing, joking, talking shit to each other. I was like, all right, cool, that's pretty cool, that's all right. But this year, when I say this year, with so much shit going on at one time, I could all I could do was jump on. It felt like every time I jumped on, somebody was fighting about something.
Bro, and Eric, my bad. I'm sorry to cut you off, man. I wanted to speak on that because I wasn't part of the first one. But I did go back after being on this one. I did go back and watch the first one. And one thing that I can say is the first one had a lot more people. It was a lot of different shows that was kind of stretched across the time. If you notice, this one had more of the same people who were on there a lot longer. Because I was on there for maybe, I don't know how to tally it up, but I know there was periods I was on there. Every time I got on, I'm going to say for at least
30 hours,
5 or 6 hours. Yeah, I was on there for a while. So it's I think that the reason why people had already kind of knew each other, because when I was watching another one, everything was just kind of fresh. People were kind of introducing each other. They were having little small conversations. But this one, it felt like everybody was already in the family, and then you sitting down at the Thanksgiving table about to eat, and everybody's going over their shit with each other. You know what I mean?
It really felt like you're right. You said you hit the nail on the head. The nail on the head. Anyway, but you when I first started that this season, this weekend, I mean, I came in too. I thought I was 2 hours late. I was 2 hours late. I came in, and I seen Boone, because me and Boone just did the game night. I'm like, oh, cool, we all good. Somehow me and Boone went at it. I was like, how the fuck we saw? Hey, yo, but everybody was going to Goddess, and Goddess was firing off the air. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy this year. But it was a crazy experience. I hope everybody get a chance to check it out. You ain't got 50 hours of your life to watch it. Just skim through it like we do. But
a couple clips out there.
Man, look, I can't wait for them to put the whole entire thing up though, so I can take my parts out.
Yeah, but I definitely want to watch.
Hey y'all, so anyway, pretty much this episode is the beginning of my Word to the Wise series, which was another thing I used to do on Facebook back in the day, where I gave advice to the public, but basically for myself. You know what I'm saying? I gave advice and stuff I was going through in my life. I remember one time I put on there what was it? I said, no offense to anybody, I was like, I'm not gay, but why I'm surrounding myself by dickheads and assholes? And then I just went into trying to figure that out. So in this right here, man, I want to go ahead and just go ahead and get started with it. So the topic of tonight is going to be bro codes. You know what I'm saying? We all have boys. We all have people we cool with and fuck with. I want to ask y'all too, man, what does bro code mean to y'all?
Go ahead, Kyle. You want to jump in?
Trust. To me, it's trust. Like if you're talking about something with your boy and you say it's just between the two of y'all, then it's just between the two of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can be having that friendship, that bond. That's part of it. That's part of it for me. And being able to honestly, communicate however you choose to do it. That's what that means to me. Being able to really confide in each other when need be. Because me, I go through times where I just need somebody to vent to, or they vent to me. And there are times where they'll say something a little on the sensitive side, and they'll say, "Hey, just Vegas." What we used to say Vegas rules, right? Whatever I say here stays between us. Right. So that's part of it for me. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bro. What about you, bro? What does bro code mean to you?
So for me, I mean, bro code is basically the general understanding that two good friends have with each other. Like Kyle said, whether it be trust, whether it be how you deal with environments, how you deal with each other, how you deal with situations together. You always think, whenever you hear bro code, in my opinion, like you always think about, especially with relationships, with girls and stuff like that. Like, a big bro code signal is going to be like, hey, listen, that's my girl. So if that's your girl, my bro code code is, hey, I ain't looking, I ain't touching, I ain't thinking about it. That's you? Oh, okay, whatever. No matter the situation, that's you. So the respect and the boundary is drawn. That's one of the big things I think about. Also, bro code, I think, can also be like, yo, if I get into a fight, where you at? You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it's one motherfucker or if it's seven. Like, you all been jumping that shit. And that's just kind of like a mutual understanding between friends or whatever. And that's kind of how I always look at it.
Right, man. So the question with that, we all in our 30s now, right? Kyle, you in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
36.
So, yeah, so we're in our 30s. Does bro code, is bro code a thing in our 30s? Because I think we've been through so much shit with people. Is having a real bro like a thing nowadays?
I think it's just probably a little bit different than what it was when we were younger. I still think it does exist to a degree, especially, the kind of lifestyle that you have. It's probably going to be a little bit, less, that you have to worry about. I don't think we're going out having to worry about getting into fights in most scenarios in our mid 30s. I don't think a lot of us probably have slowed down with the dating as well. So it's a little bit more stability that you don't really need to rely on the bro code too much. But I definitely do still think it's there.
Okay. Kyle, what about you, man?
I gotta agree with B. Now, truth be told, like me and my friends, we were pretty tight knit. You know what I mean? And now I'm at a point where their kids see me as an uncle, right? So that right there is another that's more trust. Like, you trust me to not only be around your kids but hang out with them. They ask to see Uncle Kyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to show me their drawings or something that they did in a video game or things like that. They trust me. That's not just not just bro code. That's family. They see me as family. So bro code has now in my 30s evolved. And to be honest, in my 20s, I wasn't really even that, I didn't really do much. I'm a very introverted guy, so I didn't really do much. There have been times where things have happened, and I've had to talk, and me and my friends have had to have a talk. I will say that,
For me, man, I think it changed a lot from when I was a teenager, then my 20s, and now. because I'll be honest with you, I think now I let a lot of them so-called bros go because they wasn't like they wasn't helping me on my growth. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't helping me on my growth. And then I know a lot of them were still stuck back in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them, like yo. So the real thing was for me. I remember that. I'm gonna tell you what really my turning point for me realized that these niggas ain't my niggas no more. I had bought my first home when I was 20, right? And I was about 21, 22 and shit. I'm paying bills and all that. And one of my homeboys, like, he invited me to his house because we used to do music back in the day. So I'm down to his house, man, and I'm sitting there, and everybody passing the weed and shit along. They passing the weed around and shit. We listen to music, trying to rap and all this shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck I'm doing here? Because we was in somebody else's basement. We wasn't even in my homeboy's basement. He was at somebody's mama's house in the basement. And I was like, I'm the only one I'm the only one who got to get up in the morning and go to work. And I was sitting there like, damn, is this shit life? Is this all we can do? And I remember that I told him, I said, yo, well, I gotta go home. I gotta be at work in the morning. They're like, man, you lame as hell, nigga. You always gotta leave. You lame as hell, nigga. What? You can't stay and do nothing. You can't stay and do nothing. You gotta do this and that. And I thought about it, yo, what? That's the change for me. That's when I realized these are the same dudes in the same path for me no more. Yeah, it wasn't the same path for me no more. And then I remember that they started they started snaking each other out and somebody fucking somebody else's girlfriend and baby mamas. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, yo, let me back the hell away from this right here. And I had to separate, and I stopped it. Now in my 30s, I'm in my 30s, man. I got certain people I fuck with. They my boys, we cool. But I don't know. I think now in my 30s, man, we got bigger responsibilities now. So we don't hang out all the time. We don't talk all the time. So you know what I'm saying? So I think the bro code changed a lot. And then I'm looking at my sons who's in high school now. I'm looking at them talking about their bros and how they love each other and they sticking up for each other. I'm looking like, y'all don't even know this shit gonna change in about 5 years. Like, that's the crazy part for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that like a couple of things of what you just said. You kind of just like opened up my whole, thoughts when you was speaking about some of the things you were speaking about. As far as like changing for like your sons or like my kids and stuff like that when they get older, I think that they kind of do have to go through the experiences to understand the change too, though. Because, like, you know how it is when you are, kind of out and about doing some stuff, handling things differently. When you are younger, you don't got as many responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, your life is more free. You're more available. So it's like you can take more chances, take more risks, all that shit. But then as you get older, like, if you're smart or if you're lucky, you know what I'm saying, you have the ability to grow up, literally and physically. Like, you grow up, you make changes, you make different decisions, it takes you in different places, and you can't, risk the consequences for living the way that you used to when you were more free and more risk-taking. One thing that you said about, hanging out with your boys, like, if you do notice that or you are somebody who has progressed to kind of surpass motherfuckers, man, that's the best way to say it. Surpass motherfuckers. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people who sit around and do the same shit, get the same results, and don't never learn from it. There's also a lot of people who just don't know how to leave the connection that they have with you and move forward with you. They just only can move forward with how you were to them. I'm kind of dealing with that shit right now with one of my best friends. Like, I'm doing this podcast and stuff, and I'm, like, really engaged in it. I'm trying to take it somewhere. I'm serious about it. The commitment is real for me. And no matter what, you got somebody that's around you that's constantly downgrading. Oh, that's just this. Oh, that's just that. It's not important. What's this? You still doing that shit? You know how motherfuckers who come to you when you watch wrestling and shit, and they say you still watching wrestling? Yeah, nigga, I like it, motherfucker. Why are you downgrading the shit that I like? You feel me? Like,
right. And that's and that's what I'm saying though. When they get to that place where it's no longer, we're not even bigging each other up, man. If you starting to hate my success, we moving out that code now. We ain't boys like that now because now you're hating my growth.
Yeah. I feel the same way. And I don't even think people mean to do it intentionally. I think that it kind of just happens because, sometimes shit just happens. I'm not trying to be on some on some sweet shit or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, with a relationship in total, man. You know, whether it be with your boys, whether it be with your family at times, whether it be with your girl. Sometimes, you know, two people progress in a different way, and no matter how close you are, you separate. You just generally separate from each other, and that's just how it happens. And ain't shit you can do about it, unfortunately, man. You can speak about it, you can talk about it, see what you can do to try to mend it, but if that's just the fucking natural occurrence, then that's what's going down. It's interesting, man. Yeah.
Hey, yo, so I'm gonna say this right here. I've always been the type of person that when I see one of my boys for real was doing something that's stupid, I called it out, right? I always brought it to attention, like, yo, come on, man, yo, you doing the same thing over again. If you gonna learn, like my wife down here, but if you gonna learn, I remember once I had a homeboy and he came to me one day and he was mad as hell that his girl got pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting there looking like I never understood when a dude get mad that a girl got pregnant. Like, you didn't fuck her. Like, I don't understand how you not see that.
Wait.
Like,
you didn't understand. So did he not understand how this happens?
I said the same thing.
How it works?
I said I said you was there, right? I said you was there, right? He was like, yeah, man. I said I don't think she got pregnant by herself. I don't think that's how that works. And he got mad as hell. He was telling me, he said, man, you always talking that crazy shit. It's the truth. If you don't want to hear it, I'm talking to you that. So what?
Who's the crazy one here? Like, what? How is he upset?
Dude went off. He went off. I wasn't gonna take the went off stuff, but he was like, yo, he said, man, you always talking that stuff. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. And I was like, but you literally mad that she's pregnant. I'm confused. What part did you not play in this part? Like, in this whole thing? What? And he was just like, man, look, man, I gotta leave, man. And we actually had a falling out. We weren't cool for a while.
Yeah.
Because he had a baby on the way. And I said, yo, it has nothing to do with me. I'll try to give you the best advice. If you come to me and you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people want yes man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I think there are different you know, people who come to you for different reasons. There are people who come to you because they want comfort. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to men, I don't feel like we don't express shit like, you know, directly all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even when you, like, you know, see your boy you ain't seen in a while, you miss him and shit. Yo, where the fuck you been at? Like, it's never like, I miss you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always that other shit. So I think, like, you know, we got, you know, it's disconnects. Motherfuckers is still, like, you know, they got their own shit. They try to be modest or whatever. And then it's like, you know, somebody comes to you and tells you a situation. And, yeah, they probably want to get you on some, not sympathy, but just they want you to relate to them and shit. Like, oh, I got a baby. And they want you to be on some, oh, are you serious, bro? What the fuck you know what I'm saying? Instead of, like, some real-life shit. Like, yo, well, what do you expect, man? You kept doing it. Nobody wants to be challenged in that way a lot of times. And then, you know, for them to get mad, it does show their immaturity. But, I mean, at least you understand that's, like, you know, what happens and shit.
Right, so I'm asking. So was I being too real though? Was I being too real, or should I just be like, it's okay?
Nah, bro.
Like, what should
too real for him?
too real for him because like the fear and anxiety of what he had a part in doing, right? Because a lot of times, like from what I hear from people that have gone through stuff like this, they don't think about what could happen. They're just happy that they're getting something. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about what could happen. Like for years, what do they do? They tell us wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Or take precautions, right?
Oh,
and people are out here like, but she told me she was on, or da. Listen, and this is just coming from somebody who, like, I've never been the guy that's, but at the same time, it's like, seriously, you know, it takes two to tango, right? You know, So I think it was just anxiety for him because he wasn't expecting it. He's like, oh man, how did this happen? All that anxiety, all that fear came up at the same time, and he didn't know how to deal with it because we're not taught emotional maturity. You know, we're not. As guys, we're talking about it now. We're talking about it more now. But think about when we were growing up, especially we're 90s kids, right? Did that come up at all? Seriously, did any of that come up at all? Learning how to regulate our emotions? No, because we were always taught, oh, women are the sensitive ones, so we have to protect them. But what happens when your homeboy goes out and does something crazy, like get a bunch of girls pregnant, and next thing you know, he's on the Maury show? You know, like
not the Maury now.
Nobody thinks. I'm just saying. Nobody thinks. It's not just a one-sided thing. And how are you mad at her? Like, how the heck you mad at her?
And Kyle, that's one thing I never understood. That don't get me wrong. Now, you have some women out here that will trap dudes. There are women that trap guys on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think I talked about during the Record Book podcast, the whole Drake situation where he put hot sauce in the condoms and all that. But it is women out who trap guys. But if you deliberately fucking raw, it's not even just you fucking raw. You know. Can we talk for real? You know when you about to do it. You know you about to do it. So you staying in there. Now unless you got your ass in a leg lock, your ass you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing though. No, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying. Just even with that, man, I'm like, how you not know the situation, man? And my thing is, you want me to be like, man, fuck that bitch. She got you set up. But what if I'm trying to tell you some real shit, man? It might not, and I say it in a way that's not going to hurt your feelings, but it's a real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you know, to Kyle's point, like we were saying, I think surface level, you know what I mean? It's coming out like, oh, he's mad at the girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like, just to take an educated guy, let's fucking retarded. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure that he's mad at the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's mad that he's finding the only finger he can blame besides himself.
Besides himself.
You know, I think people do that a lot. You know, you need a finger to point, especially if you're not gonna step up and kind of take the damn, you know, and take the what the fuck is it called? Take the I forgot what the hell is it called when you do something and you got to take the
accountability.
I don't know.
Accountability.
Yeah, accountability. Take accountability for what he's doing. So it's like, you know, you go through all of that and you point the fingers. But like Kyle, like you were saying as well, you know, I definitely do understand that, you know, we are now in this realm of like everybody looks to men like, oh, but wait, we didn't. And I'm gonna say this fucked up. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it any other way. But this is how I feel. Honestly, everybody looks at men on some. Oh, now you haven't been able to cry before. Now you should cry. You feel me? I know it sounds fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm dead ass serious, yo. Everybody looks at men. You know what I'm saying? Like we all of a sudden supposed to be these whining ass, bitchy ass. Every time we do something, we need a fucking program or a meeting and shit. And I kind of think that that's bullshit, yo. I kind of think that, you know, men, we have been, you know, relied on to be strong. We have been relied on to be a backbone for our family, to be the providers and the protectors and shit like that or whatever. And that has been our fucking thing. Now, am I saying just dog the shit out of us and just say, well, you can take it? No, I don't mean that either. But I definitely don't want to be looked at as a man like every time I make a decision or I make a move or I'm ready to fucking hustle or do whatever I can to provide business and stand on it. I got to be looked at with a support group and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't need to be taught. You feel me? I don't need to be taught how to be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be sensitive when I'm supposed to be sensitive. And if you want to be sensitive to me, then that's cool. But then get like you were saying with your boy, Eric, Like you were saying, your boy came to you like, this fucking bitch got pregnant, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And you're like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Nigga, you fucking,
that's me.
You mean she got pregnant?
I was like, nigga, I was like, nigga, y'all is pregnant. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, like you was gonna sit them down and cry and be like, well, come on, buddy, how did she get pregnant? Why did she do this to you? Tell me what you're feeling about it. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
let me tell you this, right? I remember the one
top of everything.
No, let me tell you the crazy shit in the world. I got to talk about my own shit. I remember back when I was about I was 21, right? And I was like, I'm out here fucking like hell. You're young. I just got my own place, so I'm bringing girls to the house. I'm doing this and the third, right? So I remember this girl, man. She wasn't the prettiest damn girl, right? But you know what I'm saying. But everybody on them late nights. You know how that is. And I remember that one day she called me and told me she thinks she's pregnant, right? And I remember like, yo, my damn life flashed before my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? That bitch. And I remember I called my sister, and I'm going on. I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm losing my mind. I'm sweating. And the first thing she said was, well, nigga, you fucked her. Like, and I was, and the crazy part was, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say back. And she was like, well,
she was right. Like, it was reality, nigga.
Yeah, and then she said that, and when she said that, she was like, this shit with this line right, she's like, well, what are you gonna do? I was like, I don't know. But I remember, thank God, she took like 27 pregnancy tests, and she wasn't pregnant at all. She was just trying to, anyway, long story. But
good story though. Good story though.
That's a good story.
But that's the truth. And I remember saying that. And I remember that I was so like, I'm losing my mind. I'm cussing a woman out. All of a sudden now I remember that she ain't pretty. Like, she did it. I'm like, no, nigga. My sister's like, no, nigga. You knew she wasn't pretty. You still hit. You still did your thing. And I was like, she fed me. She fed me. I was hungry. But
that's right.
When you're in your 20s, you know you make you do anything just to survive, and you was just doing your thing. But honestly, girl, I'm not even trying to dog her out now because she was really cool, laid back. That was my homegirl. It just at that time I was scared and I didn't know what to do. But I'm glad I have people who's really know. I appreciated my sister telling me, yo, nigga, wake the fuck up. You're doing this.
Bro, you need that shit, bro. You do need, you know, everybody's different, first of all. Let me just not categorize like everybody's the same and shit. Yeah, you know, I do feel like you do need people in different areas of your life. You know, people that you know. Okay, I'm gonna go to, oh shit, I just got this girl pregnant. Man, I'm gonna go to my cousin about this shit. Or, oh man, I got this. I'm gonna go to, you know, my boy about this. And I think you do have different people. Now, there's some people who don't have a big circle, so maybe they do go to the same person all the time, and they get what they get. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that they know it at this point. But like you were saying, E, like, you know, when it comes to like those situations and being scared in those situations and shit, I think that's another part of bro code. Like, you know, at some point, no matter how you want to take it, if you got your people around you to a degree, like, you know, you got to be there for your people. You know what I'm saying? Not ridiculous. You got them motherfuckers who will just be there every 5 minutes with a different problem. Like, all right, nigga, like, get your fucking life together.
Right.
I'm not trying to deal with you all the time. But, you know, for the most part, you try to do your best to be there for your people as much as you can. And I think that's the most important part. Just understanding you got each other's backs and, you know, trying to help out as much as you can reasonably.
Yeah, that's it. And sometimes, like, usually when I'm talking to my friends and we're talking about something deep, right? There are basically no filters, right? Whatever you're thinking at that time, we will say. I don't care if you like. I tell people all the time, if I mess up and you see me doing something out of character, you see me doing something out of pocket, tell me, because I may not notice right away in the moment, and I will do the same. And one time I did that to my cousin when he told me something, and I told my mom, and I said I had no filter with him, Ma. I had no filter with him. First of all, we hadn't talked in months. Secondly, he hits me with something that I'm not gonna put him on blast. But my thing is, like, I'm like, bro, you gotta do what you got to do. But I laid into him. I yelled at him. Like I feel like I screamed at him, and I don't like getting mad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it was just how I was feeling at the time, and we were able to talk about it afterwards. And he did, and we did talk again, and it was a bit more of a calmer talk that time. But the first time he told me what he told me, I was like, excuse me?
But here's my thing is they really your bro or really your family if they can't keep it real with you when you wrong? You know what I'm saying? I don't think,
feel like
yeah, no, I'm saying, 'cause I got two sons. I got a 17-year-old and I got a 15-year-old, right? My 17-year-old is both of them different from each other. Just to tell you the truth. My 17-year-old, his trouble is women. He loves women. That motherfucker won't. He will fuck right now if you let him. He loves women. My youngest son is he want to hang out with the wrong crowd. So I get on both. I'm always like on their ass all the time with different things. But I remember I told my older son one day, I said, look, man, what the fuck is you gonna do, man? What do you want to do? Now don't get me wrong. I tell you, when you're young, yeah, man, I understand. You're young, you want to have fun. But if you're gonna have fun, man, you'll be responsible because this word gonna eat your ass up if you let it. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to keep it a buck with them. And don't get me wrong, they get mad as shit with me. They both get mad as shit with me because I'm always on their ass. But I always try to tell them, so look, man, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be real with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't love you, I would let you be out here making these damn fucked up ass decisions. And even though you're young and you want to make them, I want you to know that, okay, look, man, these are the consequences for your actions. If you up here fucking, you better make sure you wrap the fuck up because if you ain't, I'm not taking care of nobody's kids. So I'm just letting you know this. Letting you know this now. If you out here, if you want to be out here hang out with this crowd and some shit happen, I'm gonna let you know, man. I'll make sure you wear a nice ass suit. So I'm just being honest with you, man. And I try to tell them the real thing. But I think that friendship wise, we need to be honest with our friends a little bit. And I get it. Maybe we need to like still be cool and like not go as hard as I do, because I still believe in really calling y'all on your shit. But
so do I. I believe that shit too.
Just add a little bit of sugar to the shit when you do it, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, look, I'm going to take a quick break.
You want to know something?
Okay. Go ahead, bro. Go before we take a break. Go ahead before we take a break. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, on your point that you're saying that, like we said, like we agreed, like, everybody's different. Some situations, like, we come from, areas. Kyle, I'm not too sure, I don't know if you were born and raised in Connecticut, how it is, but the environment I know me and Eric come from, it's more hostile, man. Like, you have to have your head on the swivel more. You have to pay attention. You have to be a little rougher. You can't walk around on some shit where it's like, oh, everybody's going to be understanding of my situations and shit like that or whatever. You got to pay more attention. So that's what I take with my kids. And I do it, and I'll admit it, like, I do it even when we're in a little bit more comfortable surroundings, like, but I've just programmed like that, man. It's like, I want my son to, don't fall and start crying and fall and sit on the floor and rub your leg. Fall and get the fuck up and get ready for what's next. Like, that's just how I live my whole life. You know what I mean? It's hard to do.
Here's my thing. I tell everybody, man, you got a certain time to feel down about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I wanted you to get a certain time because after a while, what the hell are you going to do? Are you still going to sit there days and days and days and feel down? No, man. Look, cry that shit out and get the fuck up and realize life going to keep happening regardless of how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? And really? me and my wife go before because my wife is more like, yo, no, we need to be here for them when they make the mistakes, and we gotta like let them water over a little bit until they ready. I'm like, no, man, you ain't gonna never be ready. You ain't gonna never be ready.
You sound just like me, bro. Same household shit right there.
Yeah, how you gonna like? And I tell myself, and don't get me wrong. Over the years, I find myself getting softer with it because my wife is really like on my ass about it. I find myself trying to soften up a little bit for my boys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, they getting older. They damn near grown now. I can't keep being too soft. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a whole different situation. But look, let me go ahead. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play a song we got, and I'll come back. We're gonna give these advice. I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read some stories to y'all. I don't need y'all advice on what y'all would do and what this person should do. Y'all good?
Got it. Sound good.
All right. I'm saying.
All right. All right. So I get the music playing.
this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. I remember nights like this. I feel the pain, but it won't quite like this. Ain't had an urge to up this pipe like this. I just left the studio, I popped my shit, parked my whip, and a nigga came and swiped my shit. Ain't that a bitch? Why they wanna play with Wayne? They know that boy get violent, right? Do something to me, let's keep it in the streets. It was a silent night. Whatever happens in the dark, and time is gonna come to the light. Your shooters better not miss, somebody still gonna end up dying. Wish I could sing like Eddie Kane, but they like, Wayne, you did your thing with this. Always keep it solid, boy, you know I just can't change. I get so sick in the car like Boosie. All my life been living dangerous. I ain't got nothing to lose and something to prove, but I still get on some gangsta shit. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall.
Nights like this, I wish I never ever got a gun. You don't understand the nightmares if you ain't never ever shot no one. Jumping off that porch at an early age, shit, I was young and dumb. My dude got a body, so we celebrated just cause he got a one. Remember hitting the lick for 56, me and my brother them. A three-way split, shit wasn't enough, so we hit another one. Up the guns, my dude had beef, so we don't fuck with them. On sight, we blowing that pipe, you ain't gon' suck or nothing. Club fights, we using that knife, I done stuck a couple of them. When nigga left the post, I was jumping out gyms, spit above the rim. Tupac, I wonder if heaven got a ghetto for my 2 blocks. Been a badass, now I don't trust nobody like I'm Tupac.
Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall.
Saucy, you a genius.
All right, I'm back. Bring everybody back in. Bros.
Awesome.
Anyway, man, y'all. Hey, that's the good brother, Country Wayne. Yo, mother, very
that was Country
Carolina's
Wayne?
own country. No, not the Country Wayne you know.
Oh.
It's another Wayne.
I was about to say.
But but I got a bunch of people I rock with, man, that do music, and I'm trying to showcase this shit on everything I do. But So let me go ahead and get into what I want to talk about tonight, man. We have I go online and I find different stories that people asking for advice. Hopefully with this show right here, you're able to call in and you can ask your own questions, or you want advice, we'll give it to you. So I'm gonna read a couple stories to y'all, man, and I want y'all to give me your own advice. And I want y'all to pardon my damn 5th grade reading level.
You all right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna judge. We ain't gonna judge you, man.
Oh, shit, get the fuck out of here. Yes, you is.
You never heard me read out loud,
all right, y'all.
bro.
Hey, yo, man, and look, I already stutter as it is. I know I'm gonna fuck it up. All right, y'all. So the first story is, my wife told me to kill myself.
Oh shit.
My wife thinks I had an affair. I didn't. Never have. Her reactions are so violent, ripping things off the wall, accusing me of having an affair. When I explain myself, she doesn't care and still runs with the narrative, to the point where she told me that she hates me and hope I kill myself, and that she's going to suck another man's dick and have sex with him, and record it and send me the video. But after hearing all of this, I'm sorry, skip part. Initially, my thoughts was, if we strip the emotions and pride out, we can solve this, and prove, and I can prove that I never cheated. But after hearing all of what she said, I'm not sure if I can ever respect myself fully for trying to make this marriage work with someone who thinks these things in the heat of rage. What should I do? I love her. Should I stay or should I go? So what do y'all feel, man? Before I say my opinion, I'm gonna Kyle, I'm gonna let you go first, man. I think you're gonna be the one giving me the gentle approach with it, man. What do you feel, man? What do you think broke you?
Okay. After hearing that story, right? And then she, in a fit of rage, said that she was going to suck another man off and send it to you. I have a question. First thing that came to my mind was, has she cheated before?
Come on, Kyle.
It sounds like it. Maybe. I don't know. Has she cheated or been cheated on before? Because it could be all these stirred up emotions. Like there are people in relationships right now who have been in bad relationships in the past. So their guard's always up. They're always waiting for something to happen. They're always waiting for that other shoe to drop. And when it doesn't, they're like, the heck is going on? What you mean you love me? What you mean you respect me? What you mean? What does any of that mean? Oh, I want to do this. You say you trust me to go out by myself? Okay, because I've seen toxic relationships like that where there was no trust, right? Like there was absolutely no trust. They stayed together because they knew each other's spots. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? But she robbed them, right? She kept asking for him to get stuff, right? And I looked at him. I was like, bro, to her, you're an ATM machine with a dick. So when she he never thought anything of it up until she cheated on him, right? So in my head, after hearing that story, I'm like, did she cheat before and she's just trying to make it seem like he's doing something out of the ordinary? Or maybe, or just maybe she has some sort of, she has some sort of imbalance. Okay? My ex who cheated on me, she had PTSD. Okay? There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on there. Diagnosed bipolar.
She cheated on you and she had PTSD?
She cheated on me. That's how we broke up, right? We were together for 2 years, and I found out she cheated on me. She told me, right after I finally got a chance to talk to her. Long story, not going to get into it. But I asked her, "Is this what you really want?" She told me that she met some dude at this place, whatever, and then I said, "Is this what you want?" And she, without any remorse, said yes. Right? Fast forward about 2 or 3 years later, she calls me again and apologizes because the same thing happened to her. So karma hit her karma hit her fast because after she was done with what she did with me, almost immediately she just still wanted me to be in her life. So I'm thinking to myself, after hearing this story, has this woman been through something like this before? Any indication of how long they've been married? Any indication of how long they've been married?
It doesn't say.
Doesn't say?
No, it doesn't say.
Okay. So he's trying to see if he can salvage this. She's getting violent and thinking that he's going out cheating when he's probably working or something, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna send you the video evidence. Huh? Wait. I say legal separation. Okay, like for real, legal separation or couples therapy. If she doesn't go for the couples therapy, legal separation leading into divorce. Go.
Got you. All right, man. See, damn. See, Kyle, I thought you were gonna give me. See, Kyle, you gave me like the bittersweet version. I thought Kyle was gonna give me.
I tried to think about it from different angles, but if he tries and it doesn't work and she's not trying, then it's not worth salvaging. Go.
I feel that then. B, what you got, bro?
First off, that's a bitch telling me to go kill myself. Fuck you, kill yourself, bitch.
Oh, I forgot that part.
Kill myself.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Telling me to kill myself. You hate me that bad? First of all, you don't know if I'm cheating. You just blame me for shit. Oh yeah, you can take a fucking ride. Go suck that dick. Tell me how you like it. Take pictures. Bring it home. And then when you come home, you kept finding your shit in the fucking garage or wherever it's going to be out the house. And it's a wrap. I think sometimes people allow people to do shit. If she said all that shit to him, first off, that ain't the first time that she flipped the fuck out and they go crazy and say, fuck you, kill yourself. No. First off, this is why I said niggas need to stop focusing so much on being sensitive and shit and start being a little fucking stronger. I think that's a bigger benefit to the fucking planet. Fuck being so sensitive and worrying about whose shoulder you're gonna cry on next because we need a shoulder. I think motherfuckers need to start reaching down in their balls and holding them.
Come on.
And start telling motherfuckers to suck their dick when people bring them the pain. Because, I mean, I just feel like people are getting too reckless, man, with being able to talk to everybody however they fucking want. There was this, what the fuck was it? It wasn't even a dude. It was a girl. She was in the gym working out. Fucking black girls in the gym working out. Girl was good as shit. And she's in the gym working out. She's minding her fucking business. And she's recording it. So this fucking old lady walks behind her and it's just pointing at her hair. And the girl sees it on the video and shit, just pointing at her hair. Old white lady pointing at her hair and shit. So then she goes and she doesn't leave. She goes and she waits for the lady to see her and shit. So the old lady, she's looking at the black girl. The black girl's looking at her like, "Hey, hi, can I help you?" and shit. And the white lady says, "Oh, I'm just looking to see if your hair is real." That's this bitch said to her. Don't even know her nothing. Fat old white lady.
Here we go.
And the black chick just sat there with a smile on her fucking face and was like, "Oh yeah, it's my hair." Like, you could tell she was like kind of off, like took back by it. Listen, man, like she did it polite, like she did all the polite shit and all that stuff. The girl, the old lady still said some extra shit to her. But this is my point, yo, saying all this shit. People be trying to be too fucking nice, yo. People be trying to be too nice. I feel like that's kind of where we are getting. Even I be doing that shit. I be trying to do that shit as well. But people be trying to be too nice, yo. I feel like the reason why, probably the reason why she's able to say all that shit to him, is because he allows it. He allows anything that nigga do. Let him drop a glass in the kitchen. You stupid motherfuckers. All you do is drop and break all my shit in this fucking house. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. And then, motherfuckers sit there and live that life.
So let me say this.
I just feel like that's the problem, bro. I feel like people are allowing themselves to take too much, and then when shit happens, now you crying to a fucking to a social media board and want us to figure your problem out.
Social media is the worst.
Grow some balls, niggas. Like,
seriously.
Hey, all right. So here's my turn to get my advice. All right. Let me say this right here with all honesty right now. Okay. So you're gonna talk to married. I'm married now. I guess I'm the only one in the group that's married. Okay.
Oh yeah.
First thing first, I'm gonna say this real. Motherfucker, leave that bitch. Just leave her. She ain't worth it. Go on by your business, man. Because if a person is willing to break you down from the thought, quote unquote, that something is happening, yo, just leave. Cause it's gonna only get worse. I'm gonna just tell you this. It's gonna only get worse. Okay. Now, as a person who's been in a bad relationship before, I'm gonna say this right here, man. It's best for me to leave before I put my hands on you, and we're gonna go to a whole nother level. I think that by you telling me to kill myself, and it's not even just the fact that you told me to kill myself. That's one thing. You can get mad and say some shit out of anger, but the fact is that you told me that you're gonna suck another nigga's dick and fuck him and send me the video. That means you don't have no respect for me. None. Nope. You don't give a damn about me at all. And you see me copping and pleading and this shit and trying to beg you to, you know what I'm saying, to forgive me for something I didn't even fucking do. Motherfucker, no, fuck that. I'm gone. Then Kyle, I feel like you, bro, she's fucking somebody else. She just wanted a reason to fuck somebody else. She's fucking him already. Yeah. She just wanted something. She wanted to be like, okay, well, the reason why I fucked because I know he's just fucking somebody else, so I ain't got to worry about it. And plus, it holds up.
Like I'm gonna get him before he gets me. Yeah.
It holds up in court. She's trying to hold it up in court. Well, he was cheating on me first. There's no proof. Now, what I would have did was I would wait until she sucked that nigga's dick, and send me the video. Then I go into court and I'm getting spousal alimony because nigga, bitch, you gonna
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Play chess, not checkers.
The day the knob goes past the lips, bitch, is the day I'm going to court with the video. I'm like, as soon as when the first go down, I'm going straight to court. Like, well, there's the evidence, and she can't prove that I'm doing any damn thing, but I damn sure can prove that she's fucking. You know what I'm saying?
And tell the whole court everything about it too.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy though? I remember, kind of like you said, I had a bad relationship with a female cheating on me before, right? She cheated on me, and we was together for like 2 years. And I remember the first time I even found out that she had cheated. Well, she wasn't even cheating. She was having conversations with guys, right? When I even found it out, I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she just had a conversation with this dude. Whatever, dumbass shit. I went to her phone and found that one out. That's amazing. But she actually cheated. She cheated on the guy. She cheated on me with this guy. And the thing was, yo, when I broke up with her, she got mad at me.
What's her?
Like you would have, Brian B. You would have thought that I dogged her ass out. All I said was, motherfucker, I don't want to be with you no more. I want you to live your life. I'm gonna live mine. Dude, she stalked me for 3 years. But I try to, even at the end of, I think what we had now, what we cool is, she probably hearing this shit now. What we cool is, I actually like, look, man, I don't want no beef with you no more. I wanted this shit to end. I wish you nothing but the best. Live your life. Take care of your responsibilities. I'm going to take care of mine. I can't move on with the woman I'm happy with because of you. And that was it. All the crazy shit we was going through just randomly stopped. But I remember I took her out to court and all that, y'all. So I took her to court. Yo, we had to play out, like you said, Brian, we had to play out all the crazy details in court.
Man.
Like, the text messages and shit that was written, I had to play it all out in court and say it in front of the whole entire world. It was crazy. So, anyway, to this brother right here, man, bro, protect your peace. Protect your peace. Wait till she seen you the video. Wait till she seen you the video, then go ahead and handle your shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get one more question.
I'm about to I was going to shout out. Yo, this has been a lot of fun, man. Great conversation. I actually got another show I'm about to jump off in a minute. But, yo, I love this. This has been a mad fun. Kyle, it's always fun hearing your perspective because you got the more calm perspective and we the loud ones and shit.
Contrast.
Oh, you know? Hey, with B, man, before you get off the show, man, shout out your podcast.
Oh, always. Beeline ENT LLC, guys. We're doing live streams on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you name it, man. But you can definitely follow and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You hit up the Beeline Entertainment LLC. At this point, we all there.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, B. Thanks, man.
Got it, guys. Have a great night, all right? Great show, B.
You as well, bro.
Right. Thanks, bro. All right, man. Kyle, you here, man? I got one more submission, and to get your advice on, bro. Because I think, like I said, you're gonna give me the calm version, and you're gonna still talk your shit, man. I like it. I didn't know you talk shit, Kyle. That's amazing. All right, man. All right, so this right here is they ask for advice. He says, "Hi, I've been in a relationship for 7 months, and my girlfriend is on birth control and other medications. And ever since we started, doing it, doing sexual stuff, about 4 months ago, I haven't gotten her wet. I haven't gotten her wet at any time during the 4 months. Today I asked her about it. She tells me she likes the sex, and I shouldn't worry about her being really, really dry. She said because she's on medication. That's probably why she ain't really dry. She's been really dry. So I said. So also when we have sex, we have to use extra stuff, quote unquote, just for me to get it in. So is this bad, or should I keep doing like stuff? Should I keep doing the same thing about it, or should I just listen to her and keep? No, I'm saying she got his words mixed up. He said, "Is this bad? Should I just let her go, or should I just keep on? Should I listen to her and keep on doing what I'm doing?" What is your advice, Kyle?
Honestly, this seems more like a medical problem, or not a problem, but like to be honest, it may not be anyone's fault per se. You know, it could be the medications that she's on. It could be maybe there is a, vaginal dryness is actually kind of common for some. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with, like, there are some who can't have an orgasm. There are some who can't stop having an orgasm. So it could just be something with her body chemistry. Or how much time are you spending on foreplay? Like, are you just thinking, okay, let's go. We're kissing a little bit. Let's I'm hard. She looks like she's ready for it. Let's get it in. Or are you taking your time with pleasing each other outside of just penetration? Because most sex is not just physical; it's also mental, right? So are you stimulating each other mentally? So it could be a number of things. And don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing to be ashamed about. There's so much you can do. And as far as, like, say she needed, like, some extra lubrication, get some coconut oil, right? Get some coconut oil or get some extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil. Right?
Oh, wow.
And just just lube it up. You know what I'm saying?
Slip and slide.
Exactly. Lube it up. Do some massages. Talk to each other in their ear. Do some sweet nothings. Do something. But if you need lube, don't be ashamed of it. There are other things you could do. So
that is true. That is true.
No, I don't think he should leave her, especially not over this.
Well, let me say this right here. What I've learned in being in a marriage and relationship that it's not gonna always be how you want it when you want it. Now that's the truth.
Wow.
On both ends, it be days she trying to do something, and my soldier like, you know what, I'm gonna sit the fuck down tonight. It happens. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. What I'm gonna say this is, first thing first, have a real conversation with her, and she needs to be open and honest with you. Because sometimes I realize that a lot of women are not into sex all the time. Maybe she's not into it, but she's trying to do it to please you. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes you gotta talk to her. You gotta talk to her. You gotta and figure it out if this is gonna be a breaking point or not. If it's not a breaking point, go ahead and try to work it out. You know what I'm saying? At least she's lying on you to try. And another thing too, man, just like I still feel like any type of relationship, you gotta have communications and just go for it. And also, women, if you are dealing with this, that you know what I'm saying, you don't know what to do, what you say, go seek medical attention. See, can you get some help? And also, know your body. You know what turns you on. Know what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what, ladies, y'all, let's be real. Ladies, y'all know why y'all ain't getting wet. You know that, this guy, like, he done bit my nipple 3 times and I'm tired. Like, it happens. So, express that to him. Express to him that you don't like this, what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you can go from there. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you can change something later on down the line. No, I don't think you should leave her. But I do think you should have a conversation with her before you decide to do something crazy.
Communication is key.
Man. Communication is key. All right, let me see if I find one more, then we'll end the show. Okay?
Yep.
This is kind of simple. He said, I need help with women, very urgent. Okay, that's the title of this. He said, so I had a one-night stand with a girl, and now she's acting crazy. She won't leave me alone. I don't know what to do. She's coming to my job. She's popping up at my house. She's calling me all times of night. What should I do? Kyle, what should he do?
I don't participate in the one night stand business, but I'm reminded of remember that show 2.5? You ever watch that show 2.5 Men?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
with Charlie Sheen. Yeah. So Charlie Sheen was just being a straight up whore in that show, right? But he had a stalker, right? And they just got together like once or twice, and she stalked him. She knew everything about his life. She knew how to get in his house. She climbed in and out of the place all the time, watched him sleep, right? I'm like, personally, this is also another reason why I don't participate in one night stands. I like to get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If she's doing, and I'm not judging because everybody has needs, but if she's stalking, just straight up stalking you, right? Now, see, part of me, like the kind of just guy part of me wants to clap for him, because I was like, wait,
right.
So that means it was that good? Was it like it was that good? All it took was one time, and now she's stalking your. Wow.
Right.
I don't know whether
right.
I don't know. I don't know whether to call the cops or party with you. You know what I'm saying? But what do you do? Call the freaking cops. If she's showing up at if you guys can't if she's not listening to you, have you talked to her and said it was just a one-time thing? That was it. If she's still coming, if she's still showing up at your job, showing showing up.
Yeah, my question is how the hell did she find out where you work at after a one-night stand?
For real though, but you know what? It might be easy because of internet. Everybody's information is out there. You know what I'm saying? She could have used Google Earth.
It could.
And freaking located him located him that way. If she's got his number, she could have just checked out his location. It is way too easy to find people now.
That is true. So, she could have worked at the job. She could be a little peggy from down the hall.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Here's my thing is, man. First thing first, I learned you don't when you mess with a person that you ain't with, you don't pull up all the tricks. Don't do all the crazy shit because this is how you create this shit. But also, if you can kind of tell she was kind of slow when y'all was messing around, man. You knew something was wrong. The whole time you was smashing, she kept yelling "duck, duck, goose." You knew something was wrong. So you should have knew that, man. But real talk, man, I think that the best thing you should do is you might want to go get some professional help. The police is right down the road. 911 is what you need to call, bro. Because I think it's gonna be either she gonna be on some acrimony stuff or not. And I don't know if y'all remember the movie what was it? What was that movie back in the day, Kyle?
What?
When the old girl was talking to dude at a one night stand. Not Upset. Obsessed is one of them. It's one with Glenn Close.
Oh man.
Glenn Close. When she bored a rabbit in the pot. But anyway, that movie.
No, it sounds familiar, but I can't place the title.
Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction.
Attraction. There you go. Didn't they just reboot that?
Watch that movie, bro. Watch that movie, bro. Watch Fatal Attraction and see what happened with the rabbit. Because that could be your ass and your dog. Get help, man. Run. Oh, shit,
run.
Man. But anyway, Kyle, man, look. Man, I appreciate you and B coming on the show tonight. It's been fun. It was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is the first episode. And I want to bring y'all back again, man.
Oh, definitely. Would love to come back.
All right, man, before we end this right here, hey, go ahead, Kyle, and shout out your podcast and how everybody can find you.
Yep. Cool. So if you are, I'm a host of two different types of platforms. One is On the Brain ENT. You can find it everywhere you get your podcast, where we talk everything from movies, anime, cartoons, nostalgia to works. And if you want to get a bit more serious and you want to talk about mental health, and if say you have a difference, and you just want to tell your story, then you can check out A for Abled at all podcast platforms where we talk about everything from mental health to living with a disability, or even if you know someone who happens to live with a difference, let us know. Check us out. We got episodes everywhere you get your podcast fixed.
Hey, man, I love it, man. I want to thank y'all again for showing up. Hey, y'all, this is your boy, Eric G, man. And I'm glad we able to give some words to the wise. And check out this show plus all my other shows I have going on, y'all. That's my regular series, Random Thoughts with Eric G, which is available everywhere. My story time show was called The Truth. My game show called Game Night. And I'm trying to think, what's my last one? I'm missing one. Words of the Wise, game show. I got so many shows, y'all. Words of the Wise, Random Thoughts with Eric G, Game Night. I'm missing one. I can't remember. Just find me on Facebook, man. I got 5 shows going at one time. And yo, man, I want to thank all y'all, man. Like I said on my regular show, God bless you. Good night, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, Kyle.
All right, that was great.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.